Oh, here comes the motorcade. I think it's His Majesty the King. The King is driving down the Mall. I don't know if you can pick this up. He's waving to the crowds. The Royal Standard above his car, driven in a motorcade towards Buckingham Palace, having clearly stayed the night in Clarence House. Crowds are waving. He's waving back at them. Crowds are cheering. One person's actually waving the Union flag, and he is driving towards the, I believe it's the north gate of Buckingham Palace. We understand, we know, His Majesty has a number of meetings and engagements this afternoon inside the palace. He's meeting the Commonwealth Secretary General at 2 o'clock. He is, of course, now the head of the Commonwealth. That was agreed at the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in 2018. The express wish of his late mother, Her Majesty the Queen, that he, when he is King Charles, would become the next head of the Commonwealth. He's also hosting a reception with the Foreign Secretary, James Cleverly, at 2:30. And that's going to be attended by a number of diplomatic high commissioners of the 14 realms and territories where the King still reigns as head of state, along with their spouses. That's taking place in the Bow Room, and that is where Her Majesty the Queen's coffin will be placed for a night when she returns to London in a few days' time. The King also is meeting the Dean of Windsor, who is going to be a little bit later on this afternoon following that reception.
Cameron, I know that you've got one source of pictures and we have another, but just to confirm that in case you didn't catch it, that the royal car, which is one of the older Rolls-Royces rather than the very ultra-modern Bentley, which the late Queen used to enjoy being driven around in, has gone through those gates, so it looks as if it's not going to be walkabout time, but it is straight to business and straight to that agenda that you were describing for the King, a very busy agenda this afternoon.